This is only the briefest of brief updates, mostly just because of the huge enjoyment for myself of it's still not 7 o'clock in the morning, it's light, I'm not wearing a coat, and it is more than warm enough. So after what I've had to be training through for the last month or so, this is lovely, and roll on the summer and some warm running. But I was out, well, we had family over last night. I might have drunk too much wine, so I got up a bit late, which is quite nice. So I'm in a position where I desperately want to run the loop that goes off up there, all the way around there, and then we'll come back to here. But I just don't have enough time because I didn't get up, as opposed to I've got the legs and I've got the head for it. So I'll just stick to 4 miles today rather than 10k, but it's nice to be in that position after very nearly 40 miles this week, still desperately wanting more. But yeah, roll on the next race. So after a video yesterday saying how happy I am that the weather's lovely and it's gonna be great doing summer running, it's turned to this. It's fairly grey, but lovely day for the trails, I reckon. So let's go hit some fields. So stopped a couple of miles in, just to broadly just look around and say how great this is. You know, out properly countryside, running through fields, and yeah, the rain's streaming down. It shows no sign of abating for the rest of this run, which is just over an hour left, I think now. But yeah, I'm very thankful that when I went back to club last year, there's a few people who ran trails. I always had the view of basically you run on roads or you run in mud for cross country and nothing in between. But I've bought a pair of trail shoes. I've got myself very muddy. And I've absolutely loved it. It's sort of made the training so much easier because I hate cars. I mean, you just look over there, it's a small village, just the cars streaming through. And most of them drive like idiots if you're running and sharing the road with them. So it's nice to just get right away from them, ride on footpaths and things like that. And yeah, so about an hour to go. That'll take me, I think I'm already actually now past 40 miles for the week. So with tomorrow, who knows, might get close to 50 miles for the week. It is 2 weeks today till the next race. And rather than being a bit daunted, I'm actually getting more and more excited for it, which is nice. I don't think it's going to be a PB for getting to that distance, but that's because I used to be a lot better than I am now. But then I didn't used to have 2 children. One of them has considerable extra needs. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So again, just you get these lovely parts on the runs, just as you come up, and just another field. You can view across to all sorts of nice views, and me. It is Monday. I am about halfway through my training run. It's about lunchtime. This is probably going to be part of a long run because I was going to release one on Friday and record some videos on Saturday, and I've just been useless and busy and haven't had time to upload them. But training still goes well. So for today, I realised I probably need to start to taper a bit because next event, 50 miler, is less than 2 weeks away. So I got I don't know, about 53, 55 miles last week, something like that. I think this week I don't really want to go too much above 40, and then next week I'll probably try and be 30 miles, probably even below 30 miles before I hit the 50 miler, just to make sure I'm fresh and still have enough energy to run on the Sunday afterwards. But yeah, it feels good. The legs feel raring to go. Today I was a bit like, nah, should I do a short one today? But I don't want to risk that because Williams is at Gosh for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday this week. So I'm going to be having to run around London, and I don't know, that's always touch and go. If you get in a park and you really enjoy it, or you get stuck with loads of commuters and tourists and it's a nightmare trying to run anywhere. So I'd sooner have the miles in the bank now than have to worry. It'd be lovely to get a double running tomorrow and go to the club, but we're probably going to be getting ready because we've got to be off very early Wednesday to get up to London. So because we're going to be in rush hour traffic all the way in, which is always joyous. But we got a loan of William's new wheelchair, and that's been really good, so that's really positive. So we're definitely making the right decision going for the Convey Cruiser. It turns out he's even bigger than we'd all realised, so he needs an even bigger wheelchair than we thought. But other than that, things are going pretty well. I've even got my shades on. Probably don't really need them, but better safe than sorry. And I'm going to finish this off and get back to work.